Today, I'm gonna show you how I made the perfect repeating pattern on my cosplay fabric. So I decided to cosplay the black and white lady from Expedition 33 because I absolutely love her design. But then I noticed her entire uniform has this gorgeous Art Deco pattern all over it. And of course, I wanted to recreate that. At first, I thought, okay, I will just hand paint the pattern, but yeah, no, that would have taken me forever and I had 3 meters of fabric to paint. So my first idea was to make a roller stamp, inspired by those rollers we had as a child for modeling clay, you know, and I knew that the more I will roll it, the more the paint would go away, and I will have the worn look. To be honest, it was a great idea and I loved the result, but keeping everything lined up perfectly over 3 meters of fabric, it was a total nightmare. The little gaps were triggering me and I couldn't not see it. So I will definitely keep that trick for smaller or more chaotic patterns because I love the look, but it was just not right for this kind of symmetrical pattern. So I had to come up with a new technique and I thought I could make a stencil, but I didn't have the right paper for my Cricut and I didn't want to waste tons of it. So I decided to 3D print one. It would be a reusable stencil that's heavy enough to stay in place while I spray it, and I can reuse it as much as needed. I printed 4 of them so it was easy to align, and I used my airbrush with diluted acrylic paint and I varied the intensity to get that naturally weathered look. Then I let it dry for 24 hours, I ironed it, and voila! That's how I made the perfect Art Deco pattern for my Expedition 33 cosplay. Follow me for more cosplay tips and check out my website for all my 3D models or 3D printed kit. I love you, it was Anina. Bye!